Happiness isn't a visible thing. Happiness is... Can you guess what it is? Yes, a feeling. This is something that's always in the back of my mind. Happiness is a feeling, not visible items. Let's say there's a man who is super wealthy, has a dream house, and he looks visibly happy. But if he doesn't feel happy, he simply is not happy. On the other hand, even if a person is poor with not much possessions, if that person feels happy, then they're happy. So what I want to say is, even despite on how you live, how much social status you have, absolutely broke, if you feel happy, you're happy. Alright then, so what makes you always feel happy? In today's video, I'm gonna share 10 ways to boost your mood and stay happy. Anyone can do it, very simple methods. First, making your room into a resort of heart. Meaning, you make a room that you can feel relaxed, healed, and refreshed. Because you live in that room most of your life. Let's say, for example, that room is a total mess, smells bad, and is filled with stuff that you don't like. That would stress you out and wouldn't boost your mood. But on the other hand, if your room is filled with things you love, like my room, you feel great, right? So that's why it's really important to make your room into a resort of heart. So how do you transform your room? It's easy. 3 steps. First, let go of things you don't need. Second, surround yourself with things you love. Third, keep it clean and organized at all times. As a result, you've come to love your room, and it becomes your own resort in the world. Isn't it great? It's kind of the place that recharges you, like a Pokemon Center for Pokemon. By doing so, even after you feel a lot of stress outside of the room, it always smooths you and rejuvenates you. It really helps you to stay in good spirits. Second, improve your gut health. Did you know that when your gut is healthy, you feel happier? Because 90% of serotonin, the happiness hormone, is produced in your gut. So when your gut environment is balanced, serotonin production increases, making it easier for you to feel happiness. On the other hand, when it's imbalanced, serotonin production decreases, which can lead to mental health issues. That is why the gut, often called the mirror of the mind. So, how can we regulate our gut? Yes, food. Here's what I eat to keep my gut healthy. First, enzyme drinks. Yeah, enzymes helps with digestion and metabolism, so it keeps my gut healthy. Second, matcha. Yes, matcha. It has abundant dietary fiber, which helps regulate my intestinal condition. Third, natto. Natto is fermented soybean, a traditional food in Japan. If you don't like it, you can eat kimchi, miso, vinegar, or yogurt. The key is consuming fermented foods because they are rich in beneficial bacteria which help regulate our gut. Third, picking up trash in the morning. You might think, picking up trash in the morning? Are you kidding me? No, I'm not kidding you. There's a reason behind it. Picking up trash contributes to your sense of satisfaction and luck. Well, don't you think picking up trash helps others? Because it helps keep the city clean. In psychology, helping others has a positive impact on personal satisfaction. That sense of satisfaction leads to a good mood. As for luck, Major League Baseball player Shohei Ohtani, he makes it a habit to pick up trash to boost his luck. Picking up the trash is something that many people don't willingly do, right? So when you do it, you start to believe that good things will happen to you next. Kind of start to think you're lucky. And if you want to try it, please do that in the morning because it helps you start the day in a good mood and spend the day full of positive feelings. Fourth, trying to say hello first. This is not always, but I try to greet others first. Simply put, it feels so good to say hello first when I meet people. And also on the flip side, not greeting someone can create awkward feelings sometimes. For example, when I'm out for a morning walk and someone walks by, even if I don't know them, I say, "Good morning," with a lovely smile. Whether they respond or not, I get a sense of accomplishment from initiating the greeting. If they respond, lucky. It makes me even happier. If I don't greet them, we might pass each other in silence, which feels awkward. I just don't like that feeling. I'd regret not greeting them, and it would lower my mood. So I say hello first. Hello. Fifth, cleaning the toilet in the morning. Yeah, I always say this, so you might understand already. But cleaning toilet in the morning lifts your spirits. So why does cleaning the toilet boost your mood? It's about pride and accomplishment. By cleaning something that everyone thinks is dirty, you start to feel proud of doing something others won't. And when the toilet is clean, you get a deep sense of accomplishment. Yeah, this pride and sense of accomplishment boosts your mood. That's why I do it in the morning, so I can feel good all day. Sixth, complimenting yourself in front of the mirror. I'm not saying you should become a narcissist, but when you see yourself in the mirror, try complimenting at least one part of your body. For example, oh, your hair looks great today. Even a small compliment can improve your mood. I often compliment my muscle because they're the result of my hard work. It's like when a friend says, oh, did you get a haircut? It looks great. Doesn't that make you happy? It's the same thing. I'm saying, do that for yourself. Yeah, please give it a try. Seventh, finding your Ikigai. Ikigai is a Japanese concept that means a reason for being. In Japan, people with Ikigai are said to be happier and live longer. Ikigai is often introduced in a book like this. Ikigai is in the middle of what do you love, what are you good at, what you can be paid for, and what the world needs. While that's one way to see it, I've found that Ikigai is more simple. From interviewing many elderly people in Japan, it's often in small, everyday habits, hobbies, and relationships. For example, grandmas in the village where I used to live said gardening, raising grandchildren, walking, sharing homegrown vegetables, and these kind of small things. That's their Ikigai. It doesn't need to be big things, but any small things that you can feel enjoyable can be your Ikigai. For me, creating YouTube videos is one of my Ikigai, but also just breathing in the fresh morning air and making matcha, these small habits are also my Ikigai. I think the key is to find joy even small things. Eighth, leave the curtain open. Leaving your curtains open before bed can boost your mood because you'll wake up to the morning sunlight. In my case, since I don't have blackout curtains, I'm forced to bask in the morning sun, which is good because it resets my internal clock, helping me become more active in the morning. And the sun naturally triggers the release of serotonin, which is a happiness hormone. It helps control emotions and brings about a sense of happiness. There are so many amazing benefits. However, if the light bothers you at night, it's better to keep the curtains closed for better sleep. In that case, make sure to open curtains as soon as you wake up. It'll still make you feel good. Ninth, morning yoga. Lately, I've been doing yoga right after waking up in the morning. It's amazing for boosting your mood, and I highly recommend it. Because stretching out your stiff body from sleep makes you feel lighter. Feeling light naturally improves your mood. Then, by taking deep breath of the fresh and pure morning air, you feel incredibly refreshed. Plus, it improves blood circulation, clears your head, and helps you focus better on work. So after you get up, lay on the floor, start doing yoga. 10th, morning walk. A morning walking is a key habit that lifts my spirits. There are two reasons. First, I can deeply inhale the fresh morning air, same as yoga. Recently, I consider the morning air is a gift from the earth. This is because it's purified by the earth during night, so it's incredibly fresh and pure. By just thinking that makes me happy. Second, finding gratitude. During my walk, I try to look for things to be grateful for, because the feeling of gratitude positively impacts your mood. I do this in the morning because fewer people are out, making it easier to notice the natural world. It's very easy and very effective. Yeah, try incorporating these tips into your daily routine to boost your mood and enjoy a happier life. Lastly, I want to say something that I learned recently to you. Future equals heart multiple action. In other words, future equals with what mind multiple what you'll do. For example, if your state of mind is in good mood at 1000, even one action can result in 1000 outcomes. Meaning, having a positive state of mind makes it easier to attract a good future. So what I want to say is your mood really affects your result. For example, if I made this video in a negative state, like, hi, I'm Iki. Today I'm gonna talk about 10 Japanese habits. Yeah. Even if I make 1000 videos, not many people would watch. You don't want to watch that kind of videos, right? But since I'm always in a good mood when I make videos, even with a few videos, many people would watch. Your mood is important. So let's live each day aiming to stay in a good mood. Have a wonderful day. See you next time.